Jason Armstrong, and I'm here to see how you can make playgrounds accessible, very much handicap accessible. As you can see, we are at an actual standard playground that's supposed to be handicap accessible. So we're going to try to see what we can do to make this actual handicap accessible for oncoming students, male, females, doesn't matter. But we're going to make it handicap accessible.
How you doing? My name is Timothy Hicks. I'm here to assess this playground, one of Metro Park's handicap accessible playgrounds, and just give you my feedback as far as for Dr. Hamido's disability class.
From the background was a tree that fell, as you can see. But normally you would have, making handicap accessible, you would have parking spots for your handicap here. As you can see over here, you have a handicap sign that tells you van accessible, bus accessible, and it's wide enough the space is for the handicap accessible. You would come down from your vehicle right here, and you will take the walkway. You see it's a walkway that it leads all the way up to the playground that you will be going to. As you walk up to the playground, you see the entrance. The entrance is wide enough for any handicap accessible machinery to be used. Wheelchair, bleachers, anything that you need to go to the playground. You see how big the entrance is. You want to have a certain amount of inches while entering into the handicap accessible playground.
We good. My name is Timothy Hicks. I'm going to assess the playground for Dr. Hamido's class. You can follow me for a second. I know it's going to be kind of moving around, but just follow me as you can. The first thing first, the entrance is pretty good. It's 36 inches for handicap accessible students to come in. And the ground, I would use a better ground besides mulch and dirt. I would kind of use more of a AstroTurf or any artificial grass, so kids can actually still, able-bodied kids can still be able to play, and also they can, disability kids can roll the chairs, or maybe switch out the chairs for a better playing surface for the playground. And here, instead of the main entrance for able bodies, I will also make a ramp that comes around diagonally, so you can actually roll the kids up, and it'll be easy for them to assess or come up and have a little bit more fun. As far as the tunnel, we can open the tunnel a little bit bigger and have where they can roll into the tunnel or roll down or outside the tunnel. And this is a great thing for both able bodies and disability kids, where they can come in, they can still play and play around and still have fun. This is a great tool for them. And also, I will also have one down here as well for the kids who are disabled or has wheelchairs and stuff like that, that we can also work with that. But I'll also raise this up where I can have kids slide under and go under and play. There's another one, if you can see down under inside, there's another tic-tac-toe or animal game that they can play. And here, this is also great for disability, another fun game that they play, which I have lowered just a little bit, and it's also a sightseeing thing where they can come up and they can see actually what's going on up here. So it's kind of neat that they can come up, see right here, and it's another lens up there where they make sure they can see right down the slide. So right here at the slide, I'm going to show you another thing I would want to do. I would actually want to open this up a little bit wider so it can be a double slide where the parents can actually carry the kids up or roll them to the end, and they can have fun with their parents and slide down. So then that'd be another neat tool for this playground, which wouldn't cost that much money as far as having a lift and stuff like that. Then here, I would love to have a playground where it can be accessible for both, so for able-bodies and disability kids. So one thing I was thinking about doing is having actually a chain lift where you can let it down, and it'd be a wood plank. You slide the kids on, you lock their tires in, then you raise them up with the crank, and you can push it. And that's a nice swing for kids with already wheelchairs, or you got a younger child that you can put them inside the seat, strap them in, and that'd be great for them as well. Then go to one last thing before the battery dies on my camera. So I'm just trying to get everything done as soon as possible. I'm so sorry. The last but not least is during the hot summers. This is a state park, so for the hot summers, a lot of kids want to have fun. I was thinking about putting actually, instead of the monkey bars, actually putting like a water fountain. So exactly when the kids roll under, the water will fall on them. So it'd be a neat thing for the parents to have fun with them during the summer months. And which is, some water parks are not handicap accessible. They can come here and have fun in their local neighborhood. So this is our presentation for Dr. Hamido's class on disabilities and accessible playground parks.
This is Jason Armstrong again. when you're having a seating area, you can make an able-bodied seating area. As you see with this, to make it handicap accessible, we will remove this part of the seating area and just have one other, so they can have somebody slide in. If you got a wheelchair or anything, you just slide right on in. So if I was handicapped, this part will be removed. I can go and slide in and still be able to sit with somebody that's able-bodied sitting for the sitting area.
How you doing again? This is another thing that I'm going to assess as far as the state park, and this is supposed to be handicap accessible, so you can follow me once again. This is great for able-bodied students, but another thing that I'll probably work on and perfecting just a little bit is I'll probably spread it out and maybe make this mechanical where the kids actually put the lift on, and this will go as a lift to slide down the slide. So you have to open this up, raise it up just a little bit, but like I said, this is state funding, so there's a lot of